sticks out in your mind after that game? What passage of play goes through your head first?
6-2 penalty count. Second half.
Leave that game to the wondering what you have to do to get a win. That's 2 weeks in a row. You've probably done enough to win, but just fallen short.
What do you guys reckon? Last week there was 3 video decisions that went against us, cost us 14 points. Today, we led all but the end. Got penalised 6-2 in the second half in a tough game. I've got a whole team, a squad of shattered blokes down there. What do you say to them? Do you think they could do any more than they did today? Oh, I don't either.
Got a thought then on the refereeing setup? Obviously, a New Zealand referee. Would you have preferred to see a neutral referee?
That's an understatement.
Obviously the English fans are upset about it because, in England they always have neutral refs, but we haven't really heard much regarding this game.
Who was the video ref last week?
Ian Smith today.
Who was it last week?
Your video ref?
Yeah.
Same guy?
Yeah, Henry.
Oh, Henry Coronado, exactly.
Who was it?
Henry Coronado.
Okay.
Which decisions do you think really cost you? Was it just the count and the possession, or was it...
Well, what about Ben Roberts does a kick? The bloke, Adam Blair, was taking kickers out left, right and centre all day. So I think it was you, Frank, wasn't it? Pushed him. Can they come back and give him a penalty? That's a game changer. We were up 12-6 then, with 20 minutes to go. Mate, clearly, Mossy Masao's he's got a chicken wing, play on. Tim Samoa, they get him in a headlock, play on.
Even on the very first set of the game, there were a couple of tackles in the air and stuff like that.
Adam Blair. And he's the one that did it to Ben Roberts again. I told these blokes, if they touch our kickers, don't cop it.
So Frank, how are the players all feeling? Obviously, very disappointed.
Yeah, mate. Tough pill to swallow. A couple of calls didn't go our way. After last week's performance, we should have, could have won. Even today as well. So, boys are pretty emotional downstairs. We just got to regroup and come together next week against Australia. So, it's not easy, but we just got to pull together.
It's 2 weeks in a row now. Samoa has sort of been right up there with a couple of the best teams in the world. Is it a positive you can take from it, or is it just sort of tough at this point?
Yeah, well, we're definitely not here to make the numbers. The boys wear the jersey with pride and honour. So, today again, to leave with a couple of minutes to go and get a corner go our way. What can you say? What can you do?
Frank, as a senior player, were you having discussions with the referees about the way things were going during the match?
Constantly, mate. I was probably giving too much of a spray. I guess you can say that. If I'm going to think that the call is wrong, definitely going to stand up and give it to him. So, just got to play to the whistle, I guess, at the end of the day. So, just for us, to get Rob once and again today, just got to get on with it.
Frank, what can Australia expect from you next Sunday?
Mate, we just got to play our game, complete our sets, and just do what we do best.
That's your final now, though, isn't it? You can't make the final, so next week, I suppose, is your final.
Yeah, sure. But we're gonna get our fighting, that's for sure.
On a more positive note, you guys had some great support out there in the crowd.
Yeah, mate, to see how people come out and watch the game. Just listen to the boys on the field. We've had tremendous support over the last couple of weeks. The small nation of Samoa, and for people to come out to Whangarei in numbers. So I'd say thank you to those guys. It's a fair way from Auckland, but support comes from everywhere.
Matt, the New Zealanders have been looking for looking to make money out of tests. Australia won't play them as often as they buy. What we saw out there today, you put on 3 of those a year, and you're going to make some money and you're going to attract some fans, aren't you? I mean, could have been sort of the birth of something quite special this afternoon in that regard.
Yeah, I don't know what plans are for rep. I just know that that these guys have worked really hard for the past 3 weeks, and they've proved in the last 2 games that they're not here just to make 4. Despite what everyone else thought, we had about 35 odd guys in our squad in our touring party. We all thought we'd win last week, and we all thought we'd win today.
Is it frustrating that you don't have any say in the running of the tournament as the invited team? The other 3 countries run it, don't they?
Oh, mate, we get treated like second-class citizens. It's about time they, took a bit of notice. But you know what? We knew what we were when we came into it. But I think that I think if rugby league wants to get a proper World Cup and not just have 3 teams, they need to do something to develop the second-tier nations. And there's no doubt that they need to fix the rules so that some players can play. And there's no doubt that Tonga, Samoa, possibly Fiji, PNG could compete with the other 3, as long as they don't, let players play for the second-tier nations that don't get picked in the top squads. Making rules up to, protect your own job, as a coach, or protect your own state or whatever they do, I don't think it's in the interest of international football. And it's a shame that we're talking about rules and referees after such a great game of footy, isn't it? It is a real shame. Because again, as I said, I'm really proud of our touring group, from the players, from the blokes who didn't play today, the bench, and our coaching staff have worked really hard. And that's the thing, they all deserve better than what they got today.
Can you appreciate it at all? So what a great game it was. I guess the crowd was all very entertained.
I think last week was a great game too. Unfortunately, didn't get the result we wanted. But full credit to New Zealand. Their good players really stood up to be counted when they had to. I'm not taking anything away from them. Again, I think they can win the tournament.
I probably should ask you one question about goalkeeping, because on the sport it made a difference.
Yeah,
Obvious question.
Have you got one for us? Can you goalkeep?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Actually, you put one over the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, Timmy Lap owes me $60 as well. So.
But no, mate, none of them were easy today. I think he had 2 from the sideline, right on the sideline, and 1 there, in pretty horrific conditions. So, mate, goal kicking's not our problem. Right? Good all.
Where's the booze?
Can we get a lot of YouTube ratings on that one, mate?